Good morning. Apparently, I'm supposed to share a little bit more. I started to record a live video transmission, um, and that was sort of put on pause or idle. So, what happened this morning is I was sort of like in this, I call it glee or liquid light, where you're really feeling the new earth frequencies. And sometimes, some information is coming through, and often the information is sort of challenging, at least for me, to articulate in the human words or expression of the vocabulary that we can understand when it's very much multi-dimensional. It's very much geometric and frequency of light, spectrum, sort of all dancing around you, floating around. And so with that, there was information pertaining to how souls um, come into form. So not from source origin per se, like which is the divine spark that sort of unites us all, but after that, and a collection of energies, frequencies, information, abilities, tools from many different worlds. And so that was coming through. I was quite enjoying that. And then, um, and then I was sort of interrupted by this message to go get a pen and paper, which was like all the way in the other room. And I was sort of a little bit frustrated about that. Didn't want to get up. But, I had to get up, go to the bathroom anyway. And then I saw this big light flash and it highlighted on the Listerine bottle, listen. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then, a message was coming through. And so wrote that down and invited me to come along and record a video with a live message and transmission. To which, I've tried to do a couple of times and they're like, no, you have to share, the energy that's present with you. So that is what was present with me. And now I believe we can go into this message now that that's out of the way. Okay. There is a very strong current of divine wisdom that's coming through the collective, along with a very strong fire energy that's moving through really fast. That's wanting to create almost this a little bit of a control energy to sort of steer it in the direction that we want to go within our mind. But there's something larger that is occurring that we are being invited and asked to tap into, tune into. And that feels to be very important. And it will carry us through March and maybe a little bit longer, just depending on your own divine plan. That's what they're saying, that it is unique. So just to know that this timing will affect everybody differently, uniquely. You are all here for a unique and individual purpose and also a collective purpose. So there is a collective agreement that is a part of this. And what this pertains to is how our individual roles feel into or plug into the larger whole. Okay, so that's why it can feel sometimes like there's rapid currents of information that are coming through. And then sometimes it's very slow and idle, which can be frustrating to the ego mind that is acknowledged. You are loved, you are supported. We wish to share that there is more on the way. Um, and they're showing me just this like gentle current of love that's wanting to come through as well, through the collective, really. And a very beautiful, nurturing spirit and showing me almost like just picking up each other in this very gentle, loving way, treating ourselves that way as well. And they're showing me that really a reminder again, because there is so much occurring, that this really is almost like an infancy stages for many people that are new to some of these energies. And that's not with any sort of judgment at all, but just to remember um, and to be gentle and to be compassionate that some people are just kind of feeling into the space for the first time. And there's just many different layers to this. Okay, showing me some symbols that are wanting to come through. Just sending through a transmission of love, light, higher frequency. Um, Showing me to not look so hard. It will come to you. Just to kind of keep hearts open. Okay. Frequencies are still being adjusted, tuned. Anything else? Just that we'll put it together. We are building something. There's a lot of gratitude, a lot of love, a lot of support coming through. We are the Arcturians. We love you so much. Much love.